I want a toolbox, tool pouch, tool something that's going to stay on the bike 24/7, even if I choose to remove these. That way I don't have to pack these things full of tools that need to stay on the bike and never come off. I, I didn't film any of the install because I wasn't sure it was going to fit. But look at this crap. This is this is amazing. This is waterproof, cheap, like less than 20 bucks off of Amazon. Somebody sent me a link to something very similar. But yeah, if nothing else, I was hoping to put my tire spoons in there, but if I can get a couple of tubes in there, maybe a couple of other things. You can see that the front tube, brand new front tube, is down in there, and that'll work for the back. And I can jam a bunch of more crap in there. I just need something to stay on the bike. And here's the most special thing. The most special thing about all this, other than it was cheap and fast, other than it's solid, I didn't have to drill a single hole. It mounted up. I wanted to put it in that center hole for stress, but if I put it in the center hole, for some reason this cap wouldn't go on there. I've just got it mounted to the holes that I drilled for the OBR saddlebags, and I drilled those holes. There's no magic to it, and not just that, I think it fits all three of these holes, but I can't move it up any further this way. And if I would have mounted it with the center hole, I don't know if that I could have gotten the cap off anyway. So perfect freaking fit. Unbelievable. Yeah, pretty excited. It's all starting to come together. Still working on the freaking tire. Had to take a break. I was out of juice, and it's not good to change tires when you're out of juice and frustrated and all that. So taking a break, doing some other stuff. Everything so far is looking good. And of course, servicing oil and filters is a requirement before you go across country. And as you could take a look, this intake pipe pointed upwards is a premonition of what is to come. Just looking down in this hole, I was kind of shocked. You can see there's dirt everywhere. I do not think I have ever seen an air filter that dirty, but the good news is it looks relatively clean on that side, so maybe nothing's getting through. I hope. This is crazy. That is crazy. I'm going to get mad at the last guy that changed this oil, but that last guy was me, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was the last guy to change the oil, and that was in Idaho in 2023 on the way back. And obviously I torqued the bolt a little bit, maybe too hard. All the bolts had rust in them, and I was probably a little bit paranoid because when I changed the oil in Idaho, I noticed of the 4 bolts holding this skid plate on, one of them was missing. So I'm thinking, I could only lose 2 more and then I would lose the plate. But yeah, all the bolts were rusted. Funny thing is, they look like specialty boats. They were tapered, to mount flush, and they were all, there's 4 bolts, but they're all different sizes. And of course I had to heat that one up to get it out. But when I reached out to Outback Motortech to see if I could get a replacement bolt, they were like, yeah, we could send you a free one, just pay for shipping. And I was like, oh, cool. And you can see some of the bolts here. 2 different sizes, 4 bolts, 2 different sizes. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, especially that the smaller ones are on the bottom here. Like I said, I reached out to Outback Motortech, and they said, yeah, we'll ship them to you for free. Just pay for shipping. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And like, if you don't want to wait, you could probably get one at Ace Hardware. And I was like, really? That's really strange. Anyway, customer service. I really enjoy really good customer service. I didn't buy the skid plate, and it's the same company that makes the crash bars, skid plate, and I think the rear racks, saddlebag racks, are all from Outback. But yeah, I was really impressed with their customer service. And the fact that they're not trying to make a lot of money and rip their customers off after the fact, and just offering great service. And hey, look, if you don't want to wait, if you don't want to go through the hassle, um, I reached back out to them with the because I had that broken bolt on the crash bars too. Same thing. We'll send you the replacement bolt for free. Just pay for shipping. And yeah, it's just kind of mind blowing. But yeah, there's the to get to the drain bolt and the oil filter, you have to remove the skid plate, which is kind of a pain. But you really need something protecting your oil filter from rocks and crap. I've been known to bash my bike a little bit, which is good to have a good solid bash plate on the bottom of your bike. And that leading edge drain bolt is probably precarious too. I would hate to think of, yeah, I mean that's a case buster. If you knock that bolt out, that's kind of a devastating repair. And of course, I ordered some crush washers for the road because I'll probably wind up changing my oil out on the road this year at least once, I would say. Everything else is kind of easy to get off of Amazon. You'd be surprised nowadays how many auto parts places have filters, and I would say most of the places have some kind of a motorcycle oil that you can use. I've heard you can use Rotella. I'm not going to be the guy that risk it, but I've heard that they come with without the detergents that screw up your wet clutch. So, but yeah, I'll let you guys try that and figure it out. And not just that, I think Rotella is like $14 a quart too. But yeah, I'm glad to have everything serviced and ready to go. I feel a lot better about rolling. There's the crush washer I had in my mouth. Yeah, you got to lube it up with with a little bit of saliva. But that's what I've got. I've got more videos coming this week about prepping, and hopefully I'll get those out before I leave on Friday morning. Bruh. Today we are going to talk about tires while I mount this awesome tire on my motorcycle, and you are going to watch because I have some tools and tips to share to keep you from grunting, sweating, and swearing so much when you change or repair your tire. And if you take a few of these tips, you will